Celebrity Sleaze, brought to you by McDonald's. Archways to Opportunity helps employees achieve their dreams. You want to learn more, just head over to mcdonalds.com.
Barnes, if this is true, Justin Baldoni claims that Blake Lively's lawyers are extorting Taylor Swift. Yeah, in a letter to the court, lawyers for Baldoni say that Lively's legal team threatened to release private text messages involving Taylor Swift.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah, Michael Gottlieb, representing Lively, allegedly reached out to an attorney at the law firm which represents Taylor and demanded that Miss Swift release a statement of support for Blake Lively, intimating that if Swift refused to do so, guess what? We're going to release the private text messages. Do you think that's true? Blake's attorney is vehemently denying this.
But who cares if she supports her publicly? That doesn't change the court system.
So strange. Did you see this video on TMZ of Theo Von grabbing a fan by the throat?
Yeah.
Little bar here in Nashville, probably, on Broadway. This guy's holding some birthday balloons. He goes up to Theo Von, but doesn't back down after a quick back and forth. Actually, it looked like he was trying to harass him.
Totally. One of those dudes that just won't let it die, and Theo just had enough.
Yeah. Wrapped his right hand around the guy's neck and firmly pushed him back. No comment yet from Theo Von.
And that seemed to, the headline is more than the action. It was real quick. But then after that, the dude backed off, which was, I think the fact that Theo didn't just keep going trying to annihilate the guy.
Leave me alone. Oh, here we go. The full trailer for Superman was released. Yeah, it hits with a powerful punch, directed by James Gunn. I'll tell you what, it looks really good, starring David Corenswet as Superman Clark Kent. And I love Rachel Brosnahan. You remember her from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. She is Lois Lane. Nicholas Hoult is Lex Luthor. This is going to premiere in theaters and IMAX on July 11th.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure. Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman. Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might...
It's a lot of fire.
It's a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country. You seemingly acting as a representative of the United States.
I wasn't representing anybody except for me.
Around the world.
And doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it. Somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation. I will not accept that.
That looks fun.
Does. It's getting a lot of good talk before it comes out. I was surprised because it's just another, they're bringing back another brand, but people seem to be into it.
Well, speaking of Rachel Brosnahan, they had this Joan Rivers A Dead Funny All-Star tribute on NBC. Listen to her. She speeds through Joan Rivers' greatest hits.
I'm surprised that this was on NBC.
I know, it was.
Because it's all about, yeah.
Joan's finest vagina jokes in 60 seconds. Hit it. My gynecologist does jokes. Dr. Schwartz, at your cervix. I've had so many yeast infections, if I sit out in the sun too long, I start to rise. You know what's sad? My vagina's just like MySpace. It was popular in the 90s, but now nobody wants to go there. Her vagina's so dry, she can start a fire by rubbing her legs together. My gynecologist does jokes. He puts his ear to me and goes, I can hear the ocean. I call my G-spot Amelia Earhart because nobody looks for it anymore. My gynecologist is so cheap, he doesn't even have an exam table. He just asks me to undress and do a somersault. I have a Jewish gynecologist. Once a year, he gives me a pap smear. He is so crude, he starts the examination screaming, what a dump. My gynecologist takes out his mirror and says, may I show you to your womb?
Jeez.
Makes you miss Joan Rivers.
Damn, NBC, though. That's a head scratcher. I'm like, okay, you go.
Uh-huh. Wow, Tom Cruise just whipping the Cannes Film Festival into a frenzy at the Final Reckoning premiere. 5-minute standing ovation. Anyway, he was talking to his frequent collaborator, Christopher McQuarrie, saying, I look forward to making a bunch of other kind of movies with you. So maybe he's done with Mission Impossible. But here he is reminiscing, talking about how this whole franchise and what it means to him after 30 years.
Yeah, it's 30 years. First film I ever produced officially, and it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me in so many ways. The journey that we've taken, what I've learned about life in doing it, my ambitions, just even as a kid, to be able to travel to different cultures and work within those cultures and look at those spaces and places and people and not just visit them, but, sweat together as we're creating. You really get to know someone when you're working with them. You really get to understand what we have in common and the human experience and all those things. My whole life has interested me above all, and being able to tell these stories. So it's, means a lot. It means a lot to me.
Here's my question. He is very methodical. Like anything he does, it is scripted. You know how it's going to end. You know what I mean? Even walking from point A to point B. Would you agree?
I would agree.
He chose to look like Vinnie Barbarino at this event in Cannes.
With the maroon outfit, the pants, and the shirt that was like skin tight. And everybody's like, showing your man boobs.
Yes! That's where I was going. It looked like New York 70s, and then full on display. Like the shirt was so tight that he was man boobing.
I think he was trying to show his new sleek physique.
But he forgot a part.
All those videos of him doing his own stunts and, jumping out of a plane?
Right, but how does no one on your team say, bro, that shirt's a little man boobish?
Nobody's going to tell Tom Cruise what to wear.
I guess not.
I mean, come on. Now, would you like to see a celebrity on the red carpet completely avoid a question?
Yes.
Well, this was Elizabeth Hurley, completely not talking about Billy Ray Cyrus.
Let's talk about the country, Nashville. What do you think about it? We're all thrilled for you. Tell us how everything's going.
Well, I live in the English countryside, but I have been spending time, as you know, in the Tennessee countryside, which looks surprisingly like England, funnily enough. It's very green, very beautiful. I love it there. It's great. I'm having a great time, and I'm very happy.
Nice try.
Way to go, Elizabeth Hurley. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Former MLB All-Star Sean Casey, a.k.a. The Mayor, keeps hitting it out of the park.
Take my 30 years of experience. Take the wisdom and knowledge I've learned from the failures when I got sent down my rookie year, all the injuries I had to overcome. Your mind is the most important tool you have in life. Be relentless. Keep charging. It matters how you talk to yourself, how you look at the world. That matters. We talk about that. I don't know. I'm fired up. Baseball's back, and it's going to be incredible. I love it.
The Mayor's Office with Sean Casey from Believe.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.